From the TikTok, there's a few different ways you can flip it that, as you get used to, will open up all sorts of possibilities. The TikTok's really just flipping half a turn back and forth. So you can always try flipping it a full turn, like so.
Flip.
You could flip it a turn and a half. Notice how that's always spinning inward. Since my body's a mirror image, spinning in towards my center line here, that's spinning inward. It's really easy to spin inward and then toss it over to catch with the other hand. And that happens very naturally as an extension of catching above the middle like you would for a TikTok. If you want to spin it outward, you catch below the middle. It'll do a rollover, like so. And if you get comfortable with that, you can keep it spinning outward. So there's only a couple basic things that you want to do with your flips at first. Spinning it outward, spinning it inward, seeing how those combine. You can also, instead of flipping back and forth between two hands, you can also flip it back and forth with just one hand. So I'm flipping from the inner edge of my hand stick to the back side. Inside, backside, inside, backside. You want to get comfortable with that with both hands. So there's only really a couple different flips you can do that way until you start to do a helicopter.
From the TikTok, you can start to move your elbows. If you want to move in a clockwise motion the way you're standing, you push out with your left as you start to throw and catch in with your right. So toss out with your left, in with your right. This is called the helicopter or the flat spin, the two-handed flat spin.
So from a TikTok, I'm catching on one side and carrying that end in a little bit, and I catch on the other side, push the other end out. Those two opposing forces, just like you tossing up and gravity pulling down, in this case you pushing out and on the other side pulling in, are causing the stick to start to rotate around. We call that the push and pull, or the helicopter.
Now to do this one, start out like that. See? And then you go around and around until you pick it up, and then you got that.
And from here you can go into the one-handed spin. Now I also teach the one-handed spin from off the ground.
You get down on one knee.
You take your dominant hand and come in about 3 or 4 inches from the end. Kind of soften your knees.
And then in a minute, in the count of 3,
push up, and as you push,
you want to pick it up and do a circle in the air with the stick.
You start to turn in a counterclockwise position.
And you go 1, 2, 3. And that's how you do the spin.
1, 2, 3.
By getting into it and giving it your all, the rewards will just keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. Up to this point, what we've been doing is spending a lot of time just getting into the skin of sticks, just trying to get into that part of these opening, beginning moves. But the real fun actually takes off from that point forward. Let's do a little bit of sticks here. And what I want to do is show you something slightly beyond that skin of sticks, or those opening moves. As you can see me doing right now, I'm doing these TikTok and the flip-flop, as you were seeing in the video that we've been looking at, and a tug and push, of course, creates that wobble. So again, these are the basic moves. Now watch. I'm going to spread my feet a little bit. I'm going to bend those knees. I'm going to turn, going as low as I can go, and I'm going to play using those longer muscles. Now, as you'll see, that stretch can be spread all the way around the body. I call it claim your bubble. The idea around this has to do with spreading those moves out all around the body, getting a whole active area or field then of play. And then, of course, taking that play and tying it up with some music and some fun and some dance, and really getting into the dynamics of sticks. right. Hey, 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 hey. Claim your bubble. The nice thing about claiming your bubble is once you get involved in that stretch, your lower body starts to really loosen up.
It's also a very good workout, low impact workout.